When you run out of money, never say these 4 words. Imagine standing at a crossroads in life, your wallet empty, and your confidence shattered. The world seems heavy, and you wonder how you ended up here. But, my friend, this is not the end, far from it. This is the moment when true wisdom, strength, and resilience can emerge. History has shown us that adversity, though painful, is often the birthplace of greatness. However, there's a pitfall, a danger so subtle that it could pull you deeper into despair. It begins with the words you choose to utter. Words are powerful. They shape your reality, define your mindset, and set the course of your actions. And when you find yourself at your lowest, the words you speak become even more crucial. There are 4 words, seemingly harmless, that can act as chains, holding you back from seizing your destiny. These words are the silent destroyers of ambition, the thieves of hope. Avoid them, and you'll find yourself on the path to recovery, strength, and success. But what are these words? And why are they so dangerous? Stay with me as we explore these ideas through timeless lessons and powerful examples. 1. I can't do it. The 4 words that steal dreams. Throughout history, sages and elders have warned us about the power of words. They shape the world we live in, acting as seeds that grow into the realities we experience. Among the most destructive phrases in any language are the 4 words, I can't do it. These words are not just an admission of temporary inability. They are a declaration of defeat, a surrender before the battle begins. When spoken, they create an invisible wall, barring the speaker from discovering the potential solutions that lie just beyond their reach. Let us delve into the essence of this phrase, unravel its dangers, and learn how to replace it with empowering alternatives. The weight of I can't do it. At first glance, saying I can't do it might seem harmless. You might think it's a simple expression of frustration or a statement of fact. But consider this, the moment you say these words, you set limits on yourself. It's as though you've placed chains around your abilities, preventing them from flourishing. The ancients believed in the power of belief as the foundation of all actions. As the philosopher Confucius once said, he who says he can, and he who says he cannot, are both usually right. By uttering, I can't, you give your subconscious permission to give up. You stop seeking solutions, opportunities, or even hope. Thomas Edison and the light bulb. Let us journey back to the life of Thomas Edison, the man who gifted the world the electric light bulb. His path to success was anything but smooth. Edison failed over 1.000 times before he achieved success. Imagine if, after his 10th or 100th failure, he had said, I can't do it. History would have been robbed of one of its greatest inventions. Edison, when asked about his failures, famously responded, I have not failed. I've just found 10.000 ways that won't work. This mindset exemplifies the power of persistence and belief. He didn't see his attempts as failures, but as steps toward his goal. Failure is not the opposite of success. It's a part of it. Replace I can't do it with I haven't figured it out yet. This subtle shift in mindset keeps the door to success open. The fear behind I can't do it. Often, when we say I can't do it, what we really mean is I'm afraid to fail or I don't know how to begin. These fears are natural but must be confronted if we are to grow. J.K. Rowling and Harry Potter. Consider the story of J.K. Rowling, the author of the Harry Potter series. Before her success, Rowling faced rejection from 12 major publishers. Her personal life was in turmoil. She was a single mother living on government assistance. Many would have said, I can't do it. But Rowling held on to her vision. She believed in her story and persisted despite the odds. Eventually, her book was published and went on to captivate the hearts of millions. Fear and rejection are not signs to stop. They are tests of your determination. The next time fear whispers, you can't do it, respond with, I'll try anyway. The ripple effect of I can't do it, saying I can't do it, not only affects you but also influences those around you. Your words have the power to inspire or discourage others. The Wright brothers and flight. When the Wright brothers dreamed of building a machine that could fly, the world laughed. Experts in the field declared it impossible. If Orville and Wilbur Wright had believed the skeptics or succumbed to doubt, humanity might never have taken to the skies. Instead, they ignored the naysayers and refused to let "I can't" enter their vocabulary. Their persistence changed the course of history, proving that what seems impossible is often just a challenge waiting to be overcome. Your courage to say "I can" inspire others to believe in themselves. The ripples of your determination can extend far beyond your own life. How to replace "I can't do it"? Shift your language. Instead of saying "I can't do it," try "How can I do it? What resources do I need? Who can help me figure this out?" These questions keep your mind open to possibilities and solutions. Seek examples of success. When doubt creeps in, look to the stories of those who have overcome challenges. Whether it's Edison, Rowling, or the Wright brothers, their journeys remind us that persistence pays off. Break the task into steps. Sometimes, the enormity of a task can make it feel insurmountable. Break it into smaller, manageable pieces. Celebrate each small victory, and you'll find yourself moving closer to your goal. The power of "I can." The words you speak to yourself are more than mere expressions. They are declarations of who you are and what you are capable of. When you find yourself tempted to say "I can't do it," remember the stories of those who refused to give in to doubt. Replace those four destructive words with ones of hope and determination. I will try. I will learn. I will succeed. Each step forward, no matter how small, is proof that you can. Speak life into your dreams, and watch as the impossible becomes possible. If this message resonated with you, share it with others who might need encouragement. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more inspiring lessons that can transform your life. Together, let's rewrite the narrative of "I can't" into one of "I can." 2. It's not my fault. The dangers of shifting responsibility. In the grand theater of life, there comes a time for every individual when they face challenges, make mistakes, or experience failure. It is in these moments that our true character is tested, and one of the most subtle yet powerful traps that many fall into is the phrase, "It's not my fault." These words, though often spoken in the heat of frustration, carry with them the potential to rob us of the most powerful tool we have for change: personal responsibility. To claim that circumstances, others, or even fate are to blame is to release the grip we have on our own destiny. It is an easy escape, a form of mental comfort, but it leads us further from growth and deeper into the pit of stagnation. Let us explore this phrase with wisdom passed down through generations, using timeless stories and real-life examples to illuminate why this habit is so dangerous. And more importantly, let us discover how to break free from the chains of blame and shift our mindset to one of ownership and empowerment. The curse of blame. To say, "It's not my fault," is to relinquish control. It is a mental posture that weakens us. For when we blame others or external circumstances, we are no longer agents of change. Instead, we become passive participants in the story of our own lives. The ancient Greek philosopher Epictetus taught, "We cannot choose our external circumstances, but we can always choose how we respond to them." The heart of this teaching lies in understanding that while we may not always control what happens to us, we can always control how we react. Responsibility, in this light, becomes a source of strength, not a burden. When we blame external factors, we act as if we are powerless. But the truth is, responsibility is empowering. It grants us the ability to change, adapt, and grow. Without it, we are like a ship adrift in the storm, at the mercy of the waves. The fall of Blockbuster. Consider the story of Blockbuster, once a dominant force in the video rental industry. When digital streaming services like Netflix began to rise, many leaders within Blockbuster claimed, "It's not our fault. The market changed, and we couldn't keep up." They refused to adapt to the changing tides of technology and consumer behavior. In contrast, Netflix's founder Reed Hastings took responsibility for his company's growth. He saw the future of media consumption and acted accordingly. As a result, Netflix not only survived but thrived in a rapidly changing industry. Blockbuster, on the other hand, faded into obscurity. Blaming external forces for your downfall leaves you blind to the opportunity for change. Instead of saying, "It's not my fault," ask yourself, "What can I do differently?" Responsibility fuels innovation and growth. The hidden cost of denying responsibility. When we absolve ourselves of responsibility, we create a cycle of passivity. We stop looking for solutions, for answers, and for ways to improve. This creates a feedback loop that strengthens the habit of blame and inaction. Eventually, we lose the ability to change not because the world is against us, but because we refuse to act. The story of Steve Jobs and Apple. In the early 1980s, Apple faced numerous challenges. The company had a popular product in the Apple II, but they were struggling to innovate and maintain their lead in the market. The internal dynamics were chaotic, and the company's leadership was fragmented. Steve Jobs, at this time, was fired from his own company. Yet, when Jobs returned to Apple in 1996, he did not say, "It's not my fault that Apple is failing." Instead, he took responsibility for the company's success and failure. Rather than blaming external circumstances, Jobs focused on what he could control, the culture of innovation and the design of the products. Under his leadership, Apple went from near bankruptcy to becoming one of the world's most valuable companies. A leader's responsibility is to steer the ship, no matter the circumstances. Blaming external forces is an abdication of leadership. Accepting responsibility allows us to take action and navigate through challenges. The power of ownership. Taking responsibility is not an admission of guilt. It is an acknowledgement of power. It is recognizing that, no matter the difficulty, we have the ability to influence the outcome. This idea is deeply embedded in the teachings of many great minds. The Chinese philosopher Lao Tzu said, "A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step." This wisdom implies that change starts with the willingness to take responsibility for our own actions and decisions, no matter how small. Once we take that first step, we are on our way to creating a better life for ourselves. Nelson Mandela's struggle. Consider the life of Nelson Mandela, a man who could have easily blamed the apartheid system for his suffering. Instead, he took responsibility for his own actions, his vision, and the future of his country. Even in the darkest hours of imprisonment, he refused to see himself as a victim. Instead, he embraced his role in shaping the future of South Africa. Mandela's ability to accept responsibility and not fall into the trap of blame gave him the strength to endure 27 years of imprisonment. Upon his release, he led his nation through one of the most remarkable transitions in history. Taking responsibility is not just about accepting blame, but about stepping into your power. It allows you to take control of your life and your future, no matter how difficult the present may seem. Practical steps to shift your mindset. Now that we understand the dangers of blaming others and the power of responsibility, how can we shift our mindset toward ownership? Acknowledge your role. Begin by acknowledging that in every situation, you have some level of responsibility. This doesn't mean you are to blame for everything that goes wrong, but you do have a role in how things unfold. Ask yourself, what could I have done differently? This question opens the door to growth. Focus on what you can control. In any situation, there are elements beyond your control. However, there are also aspects you can control. Focus your energy on those. Whether it's your attitude, your work ethic, or your response to challenges, these are areas where you have the power to make a difference. Seek solutions, not scapegoats. When problems arise, avoid the temptation to point fingers. Instead, turn your attention to finding solutions. Shift from, "It's not my fault," to "What can I do to make things better?" This simple shift in perspective will empower you to take meaningful action. The power of responsibility. The phrase, "It's not my fault," may feel comforting in the moment, but it ultimately robs you of the ability to shape your own destiny. Responsibility is not a burden. It is a gift. It is the key to unlocking your potential, the catalyst for growth, and the foundation for success. Remember, history is not made by those who blame, but by those who take responsibility for their actions and rise above their challenges. The next time you face difficulty, ask yourself not, "Whose fault is this?" but "What can I do to change the situation?" In doing so, you will step into your power and begin to create a life that reflects your true potential. As you walk this path of responsibility, Know that every step forward, no matter how small, is progress. And when you share this wisdom with others, you not only empower yourself but also inspire others to take ownership of their lives. Let us all choose the path of responsibility, for in it lies the key to our transformation. If this message has resonated with you, share it with those who might benefit from it. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more lessons that inspire and uplift. Let us continue to walk this journey together. 3. I don't deserve it. The silent killer of potential. In the ancient scrolls of wisdom, there is a powerful truth often shared. The most insidious enemy is not always external forces or circumstances, but the limitations we impose upon ourselves. Among the most destructive of these self-imposed barriers is the phrase, "I don't deserve it." These words, though seemingly harmless, are the silent killers of potential, the architects of self-doubt, and the betrayers of growth. To believe that we do not deserve success, happiness, or fulfillment is to deny our own inherent worth. It is a refusal to accept the abundance that life offers. It is to remain tethered to the past and to the limiting beliefs that others may have imposed upon us. But the teachings of the wise have always pointed us in the direction of self-empowerment, urging us to see beyond these false perceptions. Let us, then, delve deep into the heart of this phrase, examining its roots, its effects, and its antidote. Through ancient wisdom and powerful real-life examples, we will uncover how this thought has held back countless individuals and how, by changing our perception, we can unlock the greatness that lies dormant within us. The false belief of unworthiness. The belief that "I don't deserve it" is not merely an acknowledgement of self-doubt. It is a deep-seated belief in unworthiness. It suggests that you are not deserving of love, success, joy, or peace. This belief, though not always spoken aloud, can shape the choices you make, the opportunities you pursue, and the way you treat yourself. The Greek philosopher Socrates once said, "An unexamined life is not worth living." To live an examined life means to look closely at our thoughts and beliefs, to question them and understand their roots. The belief that we are unworthy is often shaped by past experiences, societal expectations, or the harsh words of others. But just as a seed can grow in fertile soil, so too can we grow when we cultivate the belief that we deserve all the good that life has to offer. The life of Maya Angelou. Consider the life of Maya Angelou, one of the most celebrated poets and authors in history. Early in her life, she was a victim of abuse and hardship. She struggled with feelings of shame and unworthiness, believing that she did not deserve to be loved or to succeed. Yet, despite these struggles, Angelou went on to become a beacon of strength, courage, and wisdom. In her autobiography, she writes, "You may not control all the events that happen to you, but you can decide not to be reduced by them." Angelou chose to rise above her circumstances, rejecting the false belief that she did not deserve success or happiness. Her story reminds us that our past does not define our worth. It is our actions, our resilience, and our belief in ourselves that shapes who we are. The past does not dictate your future. You are deserving of all that you aspire to. Shift your belief from "I don't deserve it" to "I am worthy of success, happiness, and fulfillment." The cost of believing you don't deserve it. When we believe that we do not deserve something, we often act in ways that sabotage our own success. We may settle for less than we deserve, avoid opportunities, or even push people away who offer us love and support. This behavior is often subconscious, rooted in the belief that we are unworthy. To live under this belief is to live in a state of constant fear and self-rejection. It is to block the flow of abundance and growth that life offers. The wise have long understood that self-worth is the key to unlocking one's potential. The Buddha taught that we must first love and accept ourselves in order to achieve true peace and happiness. The journey of Albert Einstein. Consider the life of Albert Einstein. As a child, Einstein struggled in school and was often considered slow or incapable by his teachers. He could have easily adopted the belief that he was not deserving of success, and he could have given up on his dreams. But instead, Einstein chose to believe in his own worth. He persisted in his studies and, against all odds, became one of the most brilliant minds in history. Einstein's story teaches us that external judgments or early struggles do not determine our worth or our potential. It is our willingness to persist, to believe in our ability to contribute to the world, that defines our path. Never let external judgments or early setbacks convince you that you do not deserve greatness. You have the power to redefine your destiny. The role of self-worth in achieving success. To believe that you deserve success is not arrogance. It is the foundation of personal empowerment. The great thinkers and achievers of history have all shared one common trait. They believed in their own worth. This belief fueled their perseverance, their creativity, and their ability to overcome obstacles. The philosopher Aristotle once said, "Knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom." When you know your worth, you recognize the value you bring to the world. This knowledge empowers you to pursue your goals with confidence and determination. Oprah Winfrey's rise to success. Oprah Winfrey, born into poverty and facing numerous challenges throughout her early life, could have easily believed that she did not deserve the success she now enjoys. Yet, Oprah refused to accept this narrative. She believed in her own worth and in the value of her voice. This belief propelled her to create a media empire, becoming one of the most influential figures in the world. Oprah's journey was not without struggle, but her unwavering belief in her worth allowed her to rise above the challenges and create a life that reflected her true potential. Believing in your worth is not a sign of arrogance, but of self-respect. When you recognize your value, you become unstoppable, overcoming the "I don't deserve it" mentality. Now that we understand the dangers of believing we don't deserve success, how can we shift our mindset toward one of self-worth and empowerment? Here are some practical steps. Challenge your limiting beliefs. Begin by examining the beliefs you hold about yourself. Ask yourself, where did this belief come from? Is it true? Often, the belief that we don't deserve something stems from past experiences or societal conditioning. Challenge these beliefs and replace them with empowering thoughts. Practice self-compassion. Be kind to yourself. Understand that you are worthy of love, success, and happiness, not because of what you've done, but because of who you are. Treat yourself with the same compassion and understanding that you would offer to a dear friend. Surround yourself with positive influences. The people you surround yourself with can either uplift or diminish your sense of worth. Seek out those who support you, encourage you, and believe in your potential. Let their belief in you help you build your own. Take action, even when you don't feel ready. Often, the belief that we don't deserve success is tied to fear of failure. But the only way to prove that you deserve success is to take action. Even when you don't feel ready, take small steps toward your goals. Each action will build your confidence and reinforce the belief that you are deserving. The power of self-worth. The phrase, "I don't deserve it," is a prison, and the key to unlocking that prison is self-worth. When you believe that you deserve success, happiness, and love, you open the door to endless possibilities. The wisdom of the ancients tells us that we are all deserving of the life we desire, not because of what we've done, but because of who we are. Each of us has inherent value, and when we embrace that truth, we can achieve greatness. Remember, you are worthy of success. You are worthy of love. You are worthy of happiness. The only thing standing between you and the life you desire is the belief that you deserve it. So, the next time that thought creeps into your mind, "I don't deserve it," replace it with "I am worthy," and watch as your life transforms before your eyes. If this message resonates with you, share it with others who may need it. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more empowering lessons. Together, we can create a world where everyone recognizes their worth and steps boldly into the life they deserve. 4. It's too late. The deceptive illusion of time. In the ancient corridors of wisdom, one truth has remained constant: time waits for no one. Yet, despite the universal awareness of this truth, many find themselves caught in the false belief that it is too late to change, too late to pursue dreams, too late to find happiness. This belief is perhaps one of the most insidious forces that holds people back from reaching their full potential, for it tricks the mind into inaction, making us feel powerless in the face of life's challenges. The belief that it's too late is not rooted in reality but in fear. It is an illusion that clouds our judgment and robs us of the opportunity to take action. To succumb to this mindset is to surrender to stagnation, to refuse the very possibility of change. But the teachings of the great philosophers, sages, and achievers across time have always pointed us toward one undeniable truth. It is never too late to change, to grow, and to pursue the life we desire. Let us embark on a journey through ancient wisdom and modern examples to unravel the truth behind the illusion of "it's too late" and discover how we can break free from its grip. Through stories of resilience, transformation, and untapped potential, we will learn why this belief is a trap and how we can reclaim our power. No matter our age or circumstances, the myth of "it's too late," the phrase "it's too late," is often the result of comparing ourselves to others, of perceiving time as a scarce resource that has already passed us by. It is a voice in our minds that says we have missed our chance, that the window of opportunity has closed. But this voice, though loud, is not the voice of reason. It is the voice of fear. Fear that we are too old, too inexperienced, too far behind to start anew. The Stoic philosopher Seneca once said, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it." This wisdom reveals the truth that time, in itself, is not the issue. It is how we use that time, and whether we allow ourselves to be paralyzed by fear of missed opportunities, that determines our success or failure. The journey of Colonel Sanders. One of the most iconic examples of overcoming the belief that "it's too late" is the story of Colonel Harlan Sanders, the founder of Kentucky Fried Chicken, KFC. Sanders did not start his now famous restaurant empire until he was 65 years old. Before that, he had tried various business ventures and experienced countless failures. At a time when many would consider themselves too old to begin something new, Sanders had a vision. In the face of numerous rejections, Sanders did not give up. Instead, he believed that it was never too late to pursue his dream. His journey teaches us that success is not determined by age, but by perseverance and the willingness to act. The belief that it's too late to start something new is a lie. Age, circumstances, and past failures do not define your potential. What matters is your willingness to take that first step. The paralyzing power of self-doubt. The belief that "it's too late" often stems from a deeper sense of self-doubt, a fear that we are not capable or worthy of achieving what we desire. When we think it is too late, we convince ourselves that the time for success has passed, that we are too far removed from the opportunity to make an impact. This mindset, however, is self-defeating. The great Chinese philosopher Confucius once said, "The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now." In other words, no matter how much time has passed, the opportunity for growth and success is always available. It is not about when you start. It is about starting at all. Time is always a fleeting resource, but the decision to act is always in our hands. The late bloomer, Vera Wang. Vera Wang, the world-renowned fashion designer, did not begin her career in fashion until she was in her 40s. Before entering the world of design, she was a figure skater and later a journalist. Yet, despite her initial career path, Wang decided to pursue her passion for fashion at an age when many would have considered it too late to embark on a new career. Today, she is one of the most influential designers in the world. Her story teaches us that it is never too late to pursue your passion. The time to begin something is not determined by age, but by your willingness to commit to it. It is never too late to pursue what sets your soul on fire. Age is not a limitation. It is an opportunity for wisdom, experience, and creativity. The transformative power of action. The danger of believing that it's too late lies in the inaction it causes. The longer we believe we have missed our chance, the longer we delay the action necessary to bring our dreams to life. This delay creates a cycle of frustration and regret, leading us to believe that time has passed and it is no longer possible to achieve our goals. Yet the power of action cannot be underestimated. It is only through consistent action that we break free from the grip of fear and doubt. The great philosopher Aristotle famously said, "We are what we repeatedly do." Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. The key to success is not perfection or timing. It is the willingness to start and the discipline to keep going. The reinvention of Stan Lee. Stan Lee, the creator of some of the most iconic comic book characters in history, such as Spider-Man, Iron Man, and the X-Men, did not find his true success until later in life. He began his career in the 1940s, but did not achieve widespread recognition until the 1960s. Even in his 40s and 50s, he struggled with setbacks and failures. Yet, he continued to write, to create, and to innovate. Stan Lee's story reminds us that the pursuit of our passions is not bound by age or timing. Through perseverance and action, even the most elusive dreams can become a reality. Action is the antidote to the belief that it's too late. The more we take action, the closer we get to our goals. Waiting for the perfect time only delays the inevitable. Breaking free from the illusion of time. Now that we have explored the fallacy of believing it is too late, how can we free ourselves from this illusion and begin taking action toward our goals? Here are some steps to help shift our mindset. Reframe the narrative. Change your language. Instead of saying, "It's too late," say, "It's not too late to begin." This simple shift in perspective can make all the difference in how you approach your goals. Focus on the present moment. Time is always moving forward, and we cannot change the past, but we can control what we do in the present moment. Focus on the actions you can take today, no matter how small, and let go of the burden of the past. Embrace lifelong learning. It is never too late to learn something new. In fact, every stage of life presents new opportunities for growth. Whether you're learning a new skill, picking up a new hobby, or pursuing a new career, embrace the journey of lifelong learning. Take small steps, breaking large goals into smaller, manageable steps makes the task at hand feel less daunting. Each small action you take brings you closer to your goal and reinforces the idea that it is never too late to start. Time is what we make of it. The belief that it's too late is a deceptive illusion that prevents us from realizing our full potential. Time, though limited, is not the true barrier to success. It is our mindset and our willingness to take action. As we have seen through the examples of countless individuals who achieved greatness later in life, success is not defined by when you start, but by the courage and determination to keep moving forward. Let us remember the wisdom of the ages. It is never too late to change, to grow, or to pursue your dreams. Time may be fleeting, but the opportunities we have to make a difference are endless. The key is to act now, no matter where you are in life. So, the next time you hear the thought whispering, "It's too late," remember that it is not the truth, but a fear-based illusion. The time to begin is now. Embrace resilience and take control of your future. As we conclude this exploration of the 4 words you should never say when you run out of money, it's essential to understand the deeper lesson behind them. Life, as unpredictable and challenging as it may be, is filled with opportunities for growth, transformation, and renewal. The mindset you choose to adopt in difficult times shapes your future. When you find yourself in moments of financial hardship, never succumb to the words, "I can't do it," "It's not my fault," "I don't deserve it," or "It's too late." These words, while seemingly harmless, only serve to keep you trapped in a cycle of self-doubt and inaction. Instead, remember that adversity is not an obstacle, but a stepping stone. It is during our toughest moments that we discover our true strength and potential. If you feel that all hope is lost, remember, resilience, perseverance, and a positive mindset are your greatest allies. You are not defined by your circumstances. The choices you make, the actions you take, and the belief in your own ability to overcome challenges will determine your path forward. No matter where you are on your journey, there is always a way forward. Your financial situation today does not dictate your future. With the right mindset and determination, you can turn setbacks into stepping stones, failures into lessons, and hardships into triumphs. So, as we wrap up, I encourage you to embrace these truths. Your current situation is not your final destination, and it is never too late to start again. Let go of the limiting beliefs that hold you back, and take control of your life with confidence and optimism. If this message resonates with you, don't let it stop here. Keep seeking inspiration, wisdom, and practical advice on how to navigate life's challenges with grace and resilience. Subscribe to our channel for more videos that will guide you through tough times. motivate you to push forward, and teach you the tools needed to create a future full of success and fulfillment. By subscribing, you're taking the first step toward transforming your mindset and, ultimately, your life. We'll continue sharing valuable lessons, empowering stories, and actionable strategies to help you thrive, no matter where you are on your journey. So, subscribe now and let's walk this transformative path together. There's always a way forward, and it starts with the right mindset. Let's unlock your potential and embrace the life you truly deserve.